Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do video editing using Canva. You may be aware that Canva is a free editing software, but what you may not know is that Canva has a suite of powerful video editing tools. So the first thing we're going to do in order to edit a video is that we're going to click here where you see video. Alternatively, you can just type video up there, and of course you see different video formats. You see video background, YouTube video, mobile video. I think this video 1080 is the same thing we're being shown here. Now if I click here, we are going to be shown a number of video layouts. So you have video 1080, you have mobile video, Facebook video, Instagram reel, TikTok video. This is our concern for now, which is the video 1080. And you see it brings us this canvas here. The first thing we need to do is that we need to upload our video. So I'm going to go to my file manager, and I'm going to upload the first video. So having uploaded this video, I'll just bring it to my timeline. So when I draw it to my timeline, you can see, and it's going to start to play 36 seconds. And you can see this man slowly walking towards the woman and giving her a peck on the jaw. I'm going to pause it here. You can play it directly from the timeline, or you can play it directly from here. I'll pause it here, but I'll advise that you use this timeline. So in order for us to start making edits to this video, we need to see the various options available to us. Now I'm using the Canva free version, so I can't use this particular one. When you see this crown, it means it's only for Canva Pro users. I may decide to get Canva Pro, the free trial, along the course of this video, but for now, I'm not doing that. So the first thing we do is that I'm going to start with trimming. So I could decide to trim this video. You see 36 seconds. I could play it from here. And as it plays, I could look at it up here. You see it's playing. Now actually, I'll pause it here. I'll pause it here and go to this timeline. You see it's already playing. I'll bring this back, and you see it's already playing again. If I should pause here, let's see here, and I want to trim this video to this end. Maybe I wanted it to pause when this man is 5 meters or maybe 2 meters away from this lady. I could simply drag this indicator from here to that point, and there you see it. Now I'll bring this back here where it was, and then if I play this, I could end there and simply drag this towards that area. At the same time, you could do your estimations, and as I drag, I watch the position of the man. I want him to stop. I want to stop and edit and trim when he's about 2 meters away from the lady. So that will be around thereabout. So I'll end there, and then I could drag this to the beginning. So if I play this right now, you see that it plays to the point where this man is just a few meters away from the lady. So, and it cuts there. I'll just take this back to the end, and I want to say done. We could use background remover here, but you will need Canva Pro for that. I'm using the Canva free version. And the playback speed, I could increase the speed of this video to maybe 2. So you'd see it's going to be faster now. When I play this, the man walks faster towards the lady. So instead of being 30 6 seconds is now just 18 seconds. I'll reverse this back to normal speed. You could also slow it down. You'll see the man is going to walk a lot slower. I'm going to reverse that. And you could also set it to play on repeat. So it's going to be repeated. And one thing I could do is that I could add a border to this video. So if I add a border, let's say I'm going to increase this to 20 and I'm going to change the border color to white. So you can see it gives it a frame, kind of a frame. I could also come to the borders and let's say I want to make it even 50. You see, it gives it a very, very good frame. And you could use a radius for the color. So let's say I wanted to use something like this. You can see that. That is that. I'll remove this border. I don't want any border for now. And you could also round the corners and give a background here. We could also crop this video somehow. Perhaps we wanted to crop it to a certain extent. I'll drag the video, and if we just wanted this lady's face to be shown, you see there. And if I play, that's just what we see there. I'll pause this and I'll go back to editing. I'll remove this. I'll bring back the video. I'll fill the canvas again. And then we could add some transparency over this. You see, you could blur it out. You could make it, add a fading effect on it. And then for position, well, we can just center the video. Since the video is wider than the canvas, we could align it right rather. We could align it left. And then here is the most important part of our video editing in Canva. I'll click on Edit. These are default tools, default filters rather, which you can use to improve your video. So if I click on See All, I could test out all of these filters. So this is Afterglow, and you see it automatically changes the look and the feel of the video, and I could increase or decrease the intensity. Now you see it gives it a glowing effect, as if there is kind of a reflection of light. And if I come to solar, you see it gives it more of a reddish brownish feel. And this is one of those presets you can easily use to automatically improve your video. If I reduce the intensity here, you see it automatically. Now, to see the difference, I'll put it on solar at 50%, and then I'm going to toggle it off. So this is the original video, and this is solar. You see the difference, the original and solar. Now, if I make it 70, the difference becomes even more apparent. If I click on none, see the difference. The video has a dark background, and you see solar now. It gives it, kind of a glowing and a bright feel about it. If I come to Edge, you see I really don't like this particular one. This one has its scenarios. And if I come to Epic, that's not good. And Festive, this is another one which I use a lot. These are warm filters. I use this Festive a lot for videos. I use Festive and Summer. These two are my favorite filters. Now, if I increase the intensity of this Festive, you see it begins to make the video, gives it a retro effect, an 80s retro effect. And come to Summer. you can see the effect of summer. And if I look at the other ones, you have selfie, and then you have dalliance, peony, there. For this there, you could reduce the intensity and it's going to look good. And if I come to rosy, all of these are vivid filters. Come to drama. Now, these are vintage filters. And you see, if I come to kale and I bring it to 50, Kali rather, and the blues, Nordic, and whimsical. Now, these are mono filters. Look at grayscale, look at street. This, what you may call black and white. I think if you are a beginner and you have a video like this original one, a good place to start may be summer or festive. I think I'll choose summer. You see, it already gives it a better glow and a better view about it. I'll come to none, and I want to come now. This is a pro feature. You can create highlights. If you use this, it automatically creates highlights, from your video, which you can use for shorts. I'm not going to do that for now. And if I now come, you can increase the volume. You can increase the volume of a video. You can increase the volume of video here. It's a pro feature. I'm not going to use that for now. We are going to come back to adjust. I just wanted to see the features that come right off the bat. Now, let's go to adjust. Now, we can adjust the warmness of this video. You see, it becomes warmer and it begins to give it that summer vibe, which we saw there. And you can also increase the tint. Most often, it's better to reduce the tint by maybe 2 or 3 when you adjust the warmness. But you can leave it to 0. This tint is very, 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 very effective, very powerful. Be very careful how you use it. I prefer to leave it at 0 for now. Now, if I adjust the warmness, you can see how the video changes. If I go back to 0, this is what it was before. And if I adjust the warmness, you can see it's already giving it a kind of a high definition feel. I'll put this at 50. And then the brightness, you can make it brighter. You can reduce the brightness instead. Let's say we put this at -5. And then if we increase the contrast, you see how it begins to look. What if we reduce the contrast instead? You see, it becomes blurry. And if we increase the brightness, you see, it becomes more blurry. So I'll prefer to put the brightness at 0.5. And then the contrast, I'll increase it to 5. Highlight, it's looking at the background and it was going to make the white areas whiter. If you increase it, it will make the white areas whiter and the black areas blacker. Sometimes it's wise to instead reduce this. Take, for example, for a picture like this or for a video like this that has a light reflecting through the door. So you could reduce this to -10. And then shadows is going to do pretty much the same thing. All those areas which are dark because of shadows is going to reveal them. But if you reduce it, it's going to make those areas instead darker. So if you want the face and the facial features to be more visible, then you want to increase this. So you can increase this, increase it. You see the face of this guy is more visible. Now before, you really couldn't see his face. You couldn't make him out. Let me play the video. You see, you can see the lady's face very well, but not the guy's face. I'll bring this back here. Now, I want us to see the lady's face. All right, so for the shadows now, that's not where I want it to be. want it to be on the lady's face. So if I increase the shadows to, let's say, 50, and I play this, you see the lady's face shows better. And then fade. All of this, I'll just leave this the way it is. Now, colors. This is very, very important. You can see the red on the gentleman's jacket. If we increase the vibrance, you see how the red begins to change. And you see even the background. I will take that back to 0. Look at these colors. They are dull. They are kind of dull. Even the hair, the complexion of his hair, the texture of his skin, the tone of his skin, and the tone of her skin. If we increase the vibrance, you see the colors begin to pop up. They begin to pop. And you see the video looks a lot brighter. It looks a lot brighter. Now for saturation. Saturation is going to reduce or increase the number of pixels per square meter. You can use a description like that. So it's going to make it really smooth, the picture really smooth. If I increase, you can see I don't want to make it too reddish. I will make it, let's say, 50. So you can see it makes it really smooth. For this X process, I've not used it much, but you can go ahead and use it. You see what it does? I'll just leave it the way it is. And then for vignette, it gives, the edges, it gives a kind of dark edge to the video. So this is what we have done. Now, you could decide you wanted to increase the brightness here. Maybe you just want it to be kind of unique, but I wouldn't advise for that. For this particular video, brightness really doesn't work. And then contrast, you could reduce contrast, you can increase contrast. I'll just leave it at -5. So whether to increase brightness or contrast or highlights is going to depend on the tone of the video. It's going to depend on the video. Not all videos are the same. There are some videos where, you may instead have to increase the brightness. For this particular one, we had to decrease it in order for us to be able to see clearly. So I'm going to play the video right now. And you can see it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better right now. Now we can go back. This is not all about video editing in Canva. We can do a lot more here. Now, we can put transitions. We can add transitions, which is actually a pro feature. We can add transitions. Let's say, as the guy walks in, around here, we want to add a transition. What we could do is we could split. I will split this page. And then I want to add a transition. So Canva gives us quite a number of transitions here. So this, you can see dissolve, you can see slide, you can see circle wipe, color wipe. Let's look at color wipe, and you can change the colors: line, match and move, flow, stack, chop. Okay, so I'll use this flow. I'll add this transition here. So if I play this now, and you can increase the duration of the transition. So you see what happens. Okay, so that's a transition in Canva. You can play with this transition. You can change the direction. You can make it move from right to left. You can make it move from left to right. You can make it move from bottom to top, from top to bottom. I'll put this bottom to top, and let's play the video again. Now you can see the transition from bottom to top. So that is how to transition between two different scenes. Now, you can do other things. You can do other things. Take, for example, if you want to add, let's say, a picture, or you want to add something like an audio, how do you do that? I'll come here and I have this particular audio, which is just an introduction, which I was doing. If I play this audio, I will play this again. For some reason, it's not playing. Let me play any of these other ones. Now I had to restart my computer if I should play this right now. All right, so I want to add this video here. I want to add this audio here rather. I'll just click on it. Now, make sure before you add any audio, this indicator is at the beginning here. Or you could add it, you could put this indicator where you want to add the video, the audio rather. If I delete this audio track and then I bring it here, maybe from this transition, and then I now click on this audio. I now click on this audio. You see where the audio starts. It starts where the indicator shows. So I'm going to bring this back. I can drag this and bring it back here. I can also decide that I want this video or this audio to be only on this first scene. So it's going to play to that point and it's going to stop there. And if I play this right now, all right. So what I could also do is, let me undo all that. What I can now do is I can drag this to the beginning here and I can bring this here and simply just split the video, the audio rather. I don't know why it did not split well. And I can delete this part, delete track. I want to split it here. Split. No, that's not what I want. Split audio. Yes, I want to delete this part. So if I play now, so it ends there. Now at particular intervals, you may want to add particular items or particular things or whatever. Let's say at this particular point, we want to add a sound effect. So come to elements and then go to all of these. We want to look for audio, music, come to music. So you have, right off the bat, you have a lot of sound effects provided, but majority of them are pro features. You know, you can only use them. You have the pro. We can use them here, but we will not be able to export our video file with them. So if I play this, let's say we want to add a bell sound. I will search for that. And I want something that is just about 1 or 2 seconds. All of these are too long. Let's say click sound. Now I don't like all of this, so I'm going to come to Pixabay, and I'm going to come under where it says sound effects. You can download free sound effects here, and if you search for bell sound, I need something which is just 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, I see this one. If I click on that, yes, that's a good sound. If I click on this one, good, this one is better. Just click on download. So this one has no copyright attached to it. We can use it for this purpose. Now let's see at this particular level. Let me play this. The moment this guy begins to show up, I want a bell to ring. I will delete this track for now. Maybe because this lady has to be aware that there's somebody coming towards her around here. I want to add that sound effect. I'll just click on upload, and then I'm going to upload that soundtrack. So I've uploaded that soundtrack. What I need to do is, if I play this, I want to ensure we're on the right position. So around here, the moment this gentleman begins to show up, I want this alarm bell to go off. So I'm just going to click and add that. So here you have it. If I play this now, so you see at that particular point, when the man begins to show up at the door, the alarm bell goes off. And maybe it's to indicate to this lady that there's somebody coming behind you. So you can play around with sound effects. And you can also have a background sound. Take, for example, I have this motivational music here. If I play this, I want to add it to the entire track, to the entire video. I'll just click and add that. So, but this alarm bell is still going to sound off. Let's play that now and see. You see the sound adds a lot of emotion to the video, and you can adjust this sound here. Click on adjust. You can adjust it on particular areas. Let's see, you want to adjust it here, you can trim it. I'll just click the sound again. You can increase the volume. I can increase the volume, make it louder. This is going to be really loud, mind you. So if I play now, now for a video that has no, like this video that has no sound, there's no problem if you increase it this loud. But if it had maybe dialogue, you wouldn't be able to hear what the people were saying. Now I'm going to click on beat sync. Now it's going to automatically adjust the beats to your page. It's still in beta version. It's not that good, but let's just see how the effect on this video. It's finding the beats in our track. It's an AI kind of thing, so we can also sync. Anyway, this is a feature. But if I start back from the beginning, you can see these contours here. This has been added by that beat sync. All right, I'll leave that for now. So what if I want to add some text elements to this page? And let's see, around when this man begins to walk in, we should see a text element like he's coming. So I'll click on text. I'll see he's coming. He's coming. I can change the font size or the font style. Let's say we want to use something like big shoulders. He's coming. And I want to put it somewhere around here. Or I could put it somewhere around here. And this text element, I have to decide where it should end. If I play it now, it's going to play all through this 5 minutes or through this first scene which I split. So if I play this, all right, so you see it plays all through. If I could remove this transition, I could remove this transition. I could say none. And I would just want to leave it the way it is. Now, this his coming text plays all through to the end. But I want to have something else. See, let's say when he starts coming, he's coming, and when he starts walking towards us, say he's walking. So let's just play this again. Okay, so I'm going to click on this now. I'm going to click on this and I'll say show timer. I'll right click and say show element timing. Now, I want it to start from around here and I want it to end around here. So it's going to pop up and disappear very, very soon. I'll play now. You see it disappears. So from around here, I want it to say he's walking. I will duplicate this and then I'll bring it this way. And then I'll say he's walking. This is for this. I'll say he's walking. So if I shift this a little bit. So to make this really visible, let me change this, the color, to something like red. I don't know if red is going to be good for that. Okay, so it's yellow now. And if I play this back, you see now he's walking. Now, I will shift this a little bit to the end here so that there's a space. Okay, around here, I could see he's approaching her. So I could just add another text and see he's, or just say approaching. Approaching, and I want to change this to be, no, it should be shoulder, big shoulder, bold, big shoulder, bold. Okay, so I'll say approaching, and I want it to show from around here, and also I'll come and reduce the span to around here. So if I bring this now to the beginning here, and I add this, I think I should bring this maybe a little bit closer here. So it gives us more space to put other elements here. And then I'll say she's shy. I will duplicate this from around here and put it around here and say, She's shy. I hope that's how they spell shy. This is a video editing lesson, not an English language lesson. Now I'm going to, all right, so I want to bring this a little bit closer. I'll bring this here, bring this closer, and then I'll reduce the span. I'll reduce the span of these two. I'll also duplicate this and bring it this way and see. He touches her. All right, so he touches her. All right, you could add text here, see he pecks her and all that. So you could add all of those. Let's say you want an element when he touches her. Let's look for a soundtrack that says no. No, 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 no. Let's play this. All right, we could download that. And then I'm going to come back here and upload that soundtrack. I have uploaded that. If I play it, it says, and I want to add it around here when he touches her. You say no. I'll add that there. So if I play this now, it takes a little bit of time. I can increase the volume of this. This no, let it be really loud so the man knows that it's not permitted to touch her because they are not married yet. So if I play this one more time, now you have to be ready for this, and your internet has to be good in order for you to use Canva Video Editor. All right. Let's see when he gives her this peg around here, we want to add something like sparks. We can come to elements. I'll remove that and see. Let's say stars, or we can something like confetti. Confetti, yes, graphics. But mind you, these are all, most of these are pro. I want something that is really going to be visible. Okay, yes. I want to add this one around here. I want to add this confetti. All right. But it should be from around here. And I'll come back. I'll scroll to the right. It shouldn't be the entire video. It should also be around and around here. Maybe just 1.9 seconds. Okay. So if I play this now, so we see confetti. All right. Maybe we also want to put an effect whereby our heart is pounding with love. Let's say love. Love. So we are searching here for graphics, and we want to look for animated graphics. So I'm going to click here, and I want to filter by animated. And then if I now come back here, we see this. I could add this to this particular point. So I want it to be added to this particular point, not to the entire video. and I'm going to reduce the span to just be for a few seconds, maybe 2 seconds. So if I should play this video right now, so you can see that effect there. Her heart is pounding with love. And now I could want to add maybe something else like wedding to show that they are going to get married. And I could add some here. Let's say I want to add birds. Birds. Yes, I could probably want to add a bird. Which bird can I add? Flying bird. Let me filter by flying bird. Okay, I want to add something. Oh, yes, we could add this flying bird here. So around here, I'm going to add this flying bird, but make it little smaller. And then I could flip it. I want it to face the other direction. So this is the flying bird, but it's just static and I don't want it to be static. Why should it be static? I want it to fly across this canvas. So I'm going to go to animate and then click on create animation. So I'm going to start from here. Rather, no, I'll undo that. I'm going to start with this bird from here, and then I'm going to draw the movement. So I'm going to just do this. So, but I want it to start from this particular point. I'm going to drag it. Now, be careful because there are a lot of elements on your page. It can get confusing. I want it to happen just for maybe 5 seconds. So if I play that now, so that is that. And I want to come back. What if we wanted to add, after this, wanted to add something about wedding? Yes, we could add these bells around here, these wedding bells around here, and these ones up here. So I'll click to add these wedding bells around here. And then these rings, I'll click to add them up around here. And again, it shouldn't be for the entire video. It should be, let's say, it should intersect with this particular one. But it should end around, it should be 4 seconds. So while the bird is on its way out, these elements will appear. Now for this particular one, this one should come before the wedding rings. So I've adjusted the wedding rings, but I want this one to come, to appear before the wedding rings. So the wedding bell should come before the wedding rings and should disappear before the wedding rings disappear. So I want to give that logic there. So if I click on this, so you see, we have added a lot of, this is how your editing screen is going to look like. And here, maybe I want to put a sound, clap sound. Let's just say clap or cheers or applause. If I play this, all right. I want to download that I'm going to come back here, go to uploads, and I'm going to upload that. So I've uploaded that. Around this point, I want to have this applause where she's turning to face him. I'll click on that applause. So if I play now, so you can see that particular element there. Let's see now they are planning their wedding, and then we want to have a list of items. So the first thing we want to do is we want to put, let's say, the program. We want to design the program of the wedding. It's also going to be part of this video. I could give this a background of, let's say, gold background. If I come to Google and I search for gold hex code, so I could use this particular one. I'll close this. I'll copy this, and I'll come back here. I want to use this hex code here. I'll paste this there. Okay, that is good. And the first thing I want to do is to add something like the heading. I will say program. Program should be that. I will put it here at the middle. Then we want to have items. I'll reduce this. We want to have items which appear one by one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to elements. I'm going to look for check box. Yes, I want something like this. I think this one could do. So I'll put this here, first item. I'll see, and I'm going to add another text. I'll say arrival of guest. I'm going to make this leaks pattern. I'm going to make this 40. No, that's too small. I'll make it 60. All right, so this is the first item. I'll duplicate this. And then I'll duplicate these two. I'll see arrival of groom. All right. And then this one, I'm going to duplicate this and say arrival of bride. Of course, we always have to come and wait for the ladies. That was the same thing at my wedding. Arrival of bride, I'll shift this a little bit. And then I will see solemnization. I'll duplicate this. Solemnization. Yes. Now, what I want to do is I want to group all of these. No, not that. I want to group it instead. I want to group, 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 and group. Now for each of these, I want to, so when you group each of these, you can move them easily with no hindrance. Okay, if I increase the size of this program to this, now the first thing is I want to animate this program. So I'm going to click on animate, and I can also give it an effect like this outline. Then the outline should be white. So I want to animate this. So if I click on this program, I could make it land this way. This one, I also wanted to, let's say, give it this typewriter effect. For this one, I want to give it this block effect. For this one, I want to give it, let's say, ascension effect. For solemnization, I want it to have this tectonic effect, but I'm going to make it faster. Okay, I can't increase the speed because it's a pro feature. Now, if I just play this, you see it looks funny because each text is just doing its own thing. Yeah, it looks kind of good, but not really what I want. I'm going to change this effect because it's too slow. I'm going to come to effect, or to animation rather. It's too slow. I'll give it this shift. So I want each of these to appear at its own time. First of all, I want to start here, and then at the beginning of this page. And then the first thing that should appear should be the program. So the program should appear first. Yes, it should be there. And then secondly, this particular one should appear. I will say show element timing. Show element timing. Show element timing. So for this particular one, I want it to start around here. And when it starts, it should remain. For this one, I want to right click and show element timing. Or no, rather show. It was already showing. Show element timing. I want it to start around here and remain. So for this other one, this is this one, arrival of guest. Now I'll show it back again. Show element timing. That's arrival of bride. All right, it should start around here. It appears we made a mistake with this one. Which one is this? I'll fix those. Okay, this particular one was supposed to start around here. This one was supposed to start around here. And then this one. It's supposed to, this is it, supposed to start around here. So I can adjust this. I can adjust this. And I can adjust this. So if I should play now, if there's any mistake, we are going to correct that. If I should play. Okay, there is an issue with this arrival of groom. So this arrival of groom. All right, I'll adjust it. It's supposed to appear around here. So arrival of this program should be around here. Arrival of groom around here. This around here. This other one around here. And then this one around here. So if I should play that now, yes, the issue is we could also give a lot more space because these items are being animated. And they take time to appear. So if I play this now, you see they each appear one after the other. So that is exactly how you can add these elements. Now you can also add other stuff to your page. Let's go back to these elements and look for animations. Let's see wedding. Let's look for wedding animations. I'll look for animated. I'll go to graphics. And we can put this here. Are these animated? All right, I'll add this. Oh yes, it's animated. It's actually animated. I want to put the text up here. And see never to part. Never to part. And want to come back to elements. Maybe want to add this ring too. And we could change this background to something maybe black. Maybe that's too black. I will change this text. As the text disappeared. And then want some elements to appear. Like this. Let's say this particular one. So we want this to appear. This one should come from up. And then this one should come from down. We can animate these two people too. So we could do them, let's say, yes, we could use this succession for them. And then this particular one, we want to animate it. It should rise. So then this particular one should drop. Is there an animation for that? Baseline, breathe. All right. So, but this one should come first. So for this one, I want to show timing. So this one should come around here. So this one, it should be there. Then this particular one should come around here. So if we play this right now, all right. So what if we want this one to appear with a sound effect? Like Let's come and see, let's just say something like love. Okay, this one say I love you.
I love you.
Okay, I could download that. I'll bring this here and I'm going to come to uploads and I'll upload. So I've gotten another sound effect which I want to use for this ring, this particular ring. If I should come here and play this, so this is where the ring comes in. I want to upload another sound effect for this. I'm uploading this bell sound effect. I'm going to add that there. So, but I want it to just ring once when this ring comes in, and then when this flag comes in, another sound effect. So if I play that now, so you can see that. So in order not to make this video too long, I'm going to leave it here. These are just the basics of Canva, of editing a video or creating videos with Canva. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section, or if you need help with a basic video like this, you can also comment or you can write me directly and I'm going to get to you and help you with your video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel because these videos take a lot of time to put out. Make sure to turn on the notification bell too and like this video. God bless you. Peace.